Hi everyone, my name is Megan and today I'm super excited to share with you my review of the Numero Nano bag. And this bag is about $340 retail, and I've had this bag for about over a year now. So I think it's about time that I do a review. So first of all, if you are not familiar with the brand Polen, they are a smaller, somewhat new brand. They came out, I don't know, just a few years ago, and they are a Parisian-based brand. And basically, they work with tanneries across Paris, Italy, and Spain. And they hand make all of their bags in the production line per their website. And also, their metal finishings actually have real gold on them, and they also put another finishing over it just to prevent from it being tarnished and scratched over time. So the quality of these bags are really great and superior. And what's also great and appealing about this brand is that the price is pretty good, as in, of course, these bags are not just a few dollars or a few $20, $30. They are in the hundreds, but they are not in the thousands like, of course, all of the more well-known luxury brands such as Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Dior, and so on. So here is the bag that I currently have. Again, this is the Numero Nano bag, and the color is in not caramel, it's in camel, and the leather is smooth leather. They have different types of leather as well. They have like textured, grained, I believe, but the one I chose was smooth. And as you can tell, it actually is quite durable. Like, I can scratch it like this with my nails and you can't even see any scratches at all. So, as I mentioned before, this bag is about $340, and this smooth leather is calfskin, and the interior is 100% cotton, which I will show you in a bit. But let's talk about the overall dimensions of this bag. So it is about 20.5 by 17 by 9 centimeters right here. I think it's a very good size everyday bag depending on how much you carry. Now obviously it won't be able to carry like a 13-inch MacBook Pro, but I think it definitely can carry like a Kindle, and I will show you later on in this video how much it can actually hold. So there's the overall dimensions. On the back side, there's also this little slip pocket. I don't use it quite often, but you can use it for receipts, transportation cards, things like that. And there's this top handle that you can carry like this or in the crook of your arm very easily. A lot of people do that. And then as far as the strap goes, it is about 120 centimeters long. And what's also really great is that it is adjustable. I currently have it, I believe this is their second hole right here. When you first get the bag, it is obviously very stiff. So it was a little tricky for me to kind of pop the like gold buttons right here, but I was eventually able to do it, and as you continue to wear this bag, it will soften. And that's what I think is so great about this bag. I think I've definitely loved it even more as it's continued to soften. So when you open this bag, it is a magnetic snap closure, and right here there are two buttons here. I keep them open because I find that it's easier to get in and out the bag like this. The clearance is a lot better versus if you snap them together, which it will come snapped together. You can see that the opening is quite small. Like, I can barely fit my entire hand in here. So I think it's better to keep it open like this, because you still get that shape when you close it. Okay, and then the inside, there's just one little flat pocket here, and the rest is completely open. So let me talk about the pros of this bag first, okay? So I would say the durability of this bag is really awesome. It looks very luxurious. It has 4 feet here too, and I've had this bag for over a year, and you can see there's barely there's not even any scratches, first of all. And the stitching is amazing. There's no like fraying or anything. And I certainly do not really baby my bags. This is my like everyday kind of bag during the spring summer months. I bought this for specifically around the spring summer months because I love this beautiful color. I tend to wear a lot of like brown sandals in the spring and summer, so I feel like this is the perfect color. I think that it's not too warm, not too cool. It's just the perfect like kind of tan brown. I feel like on camera it's showing up a little bit lighter than it is in person. In person it's a bit more like I would say a bit more of a richer brown, and you'll be able to see this on their website as well. But yeah, I think it's a really beautiful everyday bag that you don't really have to baby, and it also just looks, you know, expensive and still elevated. I also really love the understated look of this. I know that kind of quiet luxury is a little bit more trendy and in these days. And yeah, I think that really just kind of falls into that category, especially if you don't really want to wear like a loud kind of logo type of bag. This is the perfect type of bag for it, and it looks unique too. I mean, let's talk about the shape. First of all, I think the curves are so beautiful and quite elegant looking. And second of all, it's not a bag that at least I see very commonly when I go out. Of course, you will see this definitely on social media. It's quite popular amongst like influencers and bloggers, but I would say that it's still considered a little bit more under, I guess like, I think it's underrated. But in a way I quite like that, right? Because it's just so unique. I've gotten compliments on this bag because of how unique it is too, and you can just tell again that it is very beautifully made, and especially when you get it in person, when you feel the leather and just see all the details, you will understand. So these are all the pros. Now let's talk about the cons and kind of like the overall wear and tear. So as I mentioned, the leather smooths out and just kind of like softens, I should say, instead of smooths, as you continuously wear it, which I really love, because when you first get it, it is a little bit stiff. And as I mentioned, if you keep these buttons together, it's kind of hard to like get in and out of here. The second con, I would say, which actually doesn't really bother me, but it might bother some people, is that as you continuously wear and use this bag, when you open this bag, you will start developing these creases. Can you see that? Right there. Now, when you close it, you can't see it. But when you open it, continuously open it, these creases do form. Okay, and so there's that. There's also some creasing here. I'm not sure if you can tell maybe like a little bit right here, but that's also another reason why I think that keeping this part open is better, because if you keep it like this, it can just develop more creasing as you try to kind of like get in and out, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are really the only cons. I guess another slight con is that the snap closure here, sometimes you do have to kind of like, you know, be a little bit more finicky with it. But for the most part, it's not like a huge, it's usually not this hard, because when it's actually on you and you're wearing it, you have a little bit more of like an easier leverage. But right now, since I'm not holding it like on my body, but anyway, yeah, that can be a little bit of a con for some people, but I wouldn't say that it's like a super big con, because once it like snaps, then yeah, once it snaps, then it's completely secure. those are the overall pros and cons of the bag. Overall, I think this is such an amazing bag and I 100% recommend for you to purchase it. It is such beautiful like craftsmanship. It's really durable and I think it just looks great with any type of more casual outfit. Their other bags, such as their September bag, I believe it's called, is a little bit more elevated looking, and that's one of the bags that I definitely really have kind of my eyes on. I have several of their bags actually on my radar because they are just so beautifully shaped and uniquely shaped. And again, the craftsmanship is there and the price point is just so amazing for, you know, the quality that you are getting. So yeah, overall, highly recommend you get these bags, especially if you are interested in more like understated luxury. So let me go ahead and share with you what you can fit in this bag. Okay, so let me share with you guys what you can fit in this bag. You can actually fit quite a lot in here. And again, there is a little flat pocket. For the purposes of this video, I am going to be keeping these buttons open because that's just how I normally use it, and I think that's the best way to use it. If you keep these closed, obviously that shrinks the size of the bag and the clearance. So I'm just going to show you all kind of like the max clearance. So here I have my YSL card holder and my cash. Here I have my key or my car keys. Here I have a little compact. And then of course I have a little hand sanitizer. I'm putting that into these small pockets. I have a little cream here, lotion. I'm also putting it into my small pocket. I don't normally carry two compacts, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you another compact here. And then I also normally don't carry a perfume bottle, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to put that there. The little pocket area is actually it's quite deep. It's not too shallow. Pen, just in case, also in here. Wet wipes, just in case. And then you will see that is how much room I have. I'm gonna do a deeper kind of close-up shot right here. You can see, you know, actually I could still fit so much more in here. But if you didn't have like a little card holder like I do and you have like a full-size wallet, that probably will not fit. But or I should say it might fit, but it would be a little bit of a tight fit. But this is how long it is, and you can tell it's about like takes up that much of the bag. And I still have like so much room in terms of like width, and you can put stuff on top if you want, but I tend not to do that because I think in a realistic situation, you know, like if you're at the cashier and you have things on top, you're not gonna like be there taking things out of your bag, like a million things out of your bag just to get to your wallet, right? So yeah, that is how much it fits right now. But let me actually take out like compacts and just keep like one compact, let's say. And then let's say, you know, a lot of people have like these kinds of little bags you put in, you know, like emergency things. I don't know, like have like Advil, several different types of lippies because I love lippies. Eye drops, quite essential if you're on the go. I have Lactate here because my fiance is lactose intolerant. And then I have little Clorox pen, okay? So I love having these little bags because it makes like switching from one bag to another really easy. So let's say I put this in here. And you know what? It actually fits quite well. Okay, you can see my card holder there, and then also the compact is in here too. The compact fits on the side, and once again, I am keeping these buttons open. But let's say I keep them closed. Okay. So what you could do is you could like stick everything in there first and then close it But when it comes to actually getting things out of your bag, look, that's like kind of hard. Like that's really tight. I mean, I could manage to get my card holder out, but it's pretty hard. Like I can't even really get it out without unsnapping these buttons. So if you want to maximize your space, I definitely think unsnapping them and also just maximizing the clearance. But yeah, it totally works. Look, I have right here my perfume, car keys, hand sanitizer. I have another like little lotion here. Technically, you know, I could put most of these things in this bag and that would also make it kind of less hard to close. But even right now, like I could still close that like pretty easily. Okay, and I'm not really stretching the bag at all. Like this is how it normally would look. But honestly, on a day-to-day basis, I really just have like about this much max. And yeah, even with a full-size lotion, it would still fit in this section. And so you can see it just makes it like a lot more easier to close. But the other way was also totally fine. So yeah, hopefully you can tell how much this fits. I think for your everyday essentials, it will absolutely fit everything you need. Not like everything and, you know, the kitchen sink, but mostly everything. Alrighty, so here is the bag on the side for me. Again, straps are adjustable. I believe I have it on the second loop. So here is it on the side. I'm about 5'4.5" for reference. And then here is on the side for me. I like it right kind of below my hip a little bit. If it's right exactly on my hip, I feel like a little bit hard to walk or it's a little like distracting. But yeah, I feel like it is a perfect length here. And then let me go ahead and show you how it looks like on the crook of my arm. Here's how it looks like on the crook of my arm. Super cute too. You can obviously hold the handle as well. But yeah, it's a great size bag and perfect for every day. So as you can tell, this bag is really, really awesome because it fits a lot into this bag, even though it looks a little small. Of course, it doesn't fit like everything in the kitchen sink, but I would say that for your daily essentials and maybe just a little bit more, it absolutely fits everything. It looks elegant and it's understated. And yeah, like what more can you ask for a bag, right? So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know down below and give this video a like. I would super, super appreciate it. Please let me know if you've heard of this brand, if you already have one of their bags and which bag you have, how you like it, because I am totally eyeing like several of their bags. I'm eyeing the September bag, as I told you, probably in the black, like textured, grained leather, I wanna say. And then I'm also eyeing one of their other bags. I don't remember the name, but it's like a really cute kind of mini bag and it's white with gold accents and the shape is also super unique. That's what I really love about this brand too. But yeah, let me know down below. I would be super excited to hear about it. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching and I hope it helped. Bye.